This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFLTV. We're at the Cuban Boxing Club here in Dubai ahead of this Friday night show, the People Fighters show, which is being live streamed on IFLTV. Delighted to be joined by the man headlining that show, Jazza Dickens. You're still here, mate. You're still there.
Going nowhere, am I, Q? No, why I'm still here, Q. I think looking back now, in hindsight, I only had like 5 or 6 senior fights, you know what I mean? So I had to cut, like, get me experience as a professional, you know what I mean? It should have been as an amateur fighting for England and all that, but I just turned professional so young, so I'm still here, yeah. You're not getting rid of me.
It's mad, because I remember when we first started covering boxing back in 2010, like, you was obviously still very prominent there. You had the fight with Galad, you had the Rigondeaux fight around that sort of time, and yeah, you've outlasted a lot of people. A lot of people kind of turned pro after you, retired in that time, and you're still here.
It's mad, isn't it? Well, I'm on like what I would count my third wave of fighters coming through, if that makes sense. So some of the fighters now, people say, would you fight him, but I don't know who they are because I'm not checking to see who they are. I was always looking up, you know what I mean? So the youngsters coming up now, I don't even actually know who some of them are. So not because I'm like they're not good, or I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like yeah, it just happens like that, doesn't it, sometimes? But I do remember when it was you and James up and down the country every weekend. Do you remember the Ricky Hatton show? Ricky Hatton's last fight, and the changing rooms flooded at the end. Do you remember that?
What, his fight against Sinchenko?
Sinchenko, yeah.
I don't remember. I was there obviously at that fight, but I don't remember that. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do remember it, but I wouldn't have remembered it unless you'd brought it up.
Yeah. I went on after Ricky Hatton, so it was rammed. I went out to look at it, it was rammed. How many was in the end that night?
Banged out.
And I thought, wow, I want to fight in front of all these people, and then I was on live float, and then I went out, and it was just empty by the time I went out.
I forgot. People forget, obviously, after the Pacquiao fight that he did actually have, which unfortunately he lost, but yeah, people do forget that. Obviously, the last time he was in Dubai, I know you've had a win since, but you had a difficult night that night. I was at that night. Yeah, was it difficult to get over that one?
It was difficult to get over being sort of casted out after that one, because the way it ended, it was sort of like, you know, the way it can be. Boxing people thought maybe he's finished or whatever because I lost the way I did. There's reasons why I did lose the way I did. I've got my own YouTube channel, put a lot of stuff on there regarding. You could give me some advice on how to grow a boxing YouTube channel there, and put a bit of stuff off there. I'm not going to go on about it, but there was good reasons why I lost. I moved up a weight since, and I've just been dedicating myself to my craft. I haven't had many fights, but I've been in the gym every single day, you know what I mean? So you'll see what I've learned. The last one was it televised? DAZN, the last one was on DAZN. This one's on IFL in it, so yeah, many people will tune in and see where I've been learning all the way along.
What can you tell us about your opponent, Eduardo Mancito? What do you know about him, mate?
Philippines guy, Eduardo Mancito. He's strong enough, good enough, game enough. He's become to win. He's had 6 weeks notice, so to real fight, a real challenge test for me, and to test it. Also, it's a fight for me to show what I've been learning on in the gym, what I've been working on, and to show people that to make a statement and show that I do belong at world level still, and I'm back at world level here.
Obviously, a little bit irrelevant kind of to what's happening this week, but there was whispers about Nick Ball, etc. And what happened? I know you've spoken about it, but what kind of happened in that situation? Obviously, didn't materialise. Nick Ball's fighting Rios next month, but what kind of happened there?
Lee put the fight to me. Frank Warren put the fight to Lee, and Lee put the fight to me. Said, "You want to fight Nick Ball?" I'm thinking. So the situation where we lost the last fight was fighting a featherweight, and I thought, oh fucking hell, what do you do here? Go back down to featherweight. But for everything that was on the line, it would be the biggest fight that Liverpool's ever seen, and for the world title too. I don't think there's ever been a world title between two Scousers, and it's Liverpool's a massive thing, massive in my heart, and like them nights don't come around. Once, well, like I say, it's never happened before, so it was all right. Then I'll go for that, and then I'm sure that Nick Ball would have too, because it benefited him more fighting me than it would fighting Brandon Rios, isn't he? Brandon, is it?
No, it's not Brandon Rios. It's definitely not Brandon Rios. he was at a different weight years ago, Brandon Rios.
Sorry about that, Ronnie
Rios, that's it.
Sorry, Ronnie. Not bit disrespectful. I didn't mean that. But yeah, it's a benefit him to fight me more, and he'll sell it out. I hope it still sells. There's a lot of our fighters, our lads who are on the undercard. So yeah, I hope it still goes ahead. But the truth and top and bottom of it, his manager, who was my coach at the time years ago before I left the gym, didn't want to give me an opportunity. And that's the top and bottom of it. Sadly, when I left the gym, fighting him to me was I seen it like I still want. You're right, boss. I seen it as like it's a great opportunity for us to compete against each other. You know what I mean? I didn't ever wish any illness on or badness on him. I thought when you leave each other, there's still that competition there. You know what I mean? It's been a great rivalry sort of thing, and in the name of competition, it'll work for us both. Little did I know that he wouldn't want me to have an opportunity which could benefit mine and my family's life. That hurt me, you know what I mean? So that's where we are, and that's where it'll stay. So if he ever wants to fight, he can move up a weight, and it'll be like I say, the biggest fight the city's ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, I can't lie. I mean, yeah, yourself and Nick Ball, especially at this stage of both your careers, it would have kind of caused huge interest, especially in Liverpool. I mean, yeah, we don't have them fights anymore. We used to have a lot of kind of Scouse rivalries, didn't we? We don't really have that anymore, do we?
The good Andy Hughes, yeah. The good Liverpool's like one of them Celtic cities, innit? You have them in Scotland or you have them in Ireland. There's a little bit different, Andy, different level. You have the Quigley-Smith fight, Smith-Fowler, people still talk.
Fielding and Smith.
Everyone in the Smiths, innit? But yeah, and if you're lucky enough to get Aberdeen some partner like that, you're lucky enough, you know what I mean? And that's what I was saying there. Me and Nick Ball was just lucky enough to have each other. You know what I mean? But it's mad, isn't it? Because sometimes it's other people can come between it. And this time it weren't even the promoters, you know.
What's the main kind of motivation for you now? Is it to win the world title, or is it to earn as much money as you can before you retire?
To win a world title for myself and to raise enough finances for my family as possible. That's the goal there.
So a combination of the two, really.
Yeah, it was only in the last few years when I started seeing it as the finances for the family, you know what I mean? But yeah, winning world titles is my motivation. I can't get out of bed I wouldn't get out of bed and train the way I train and dedicate myself the way I did just for money. Money doesn't, it's too hard of a sport and a lifestyle, isn't it, to do it just for money. There's easier ways of making money, you know. So to world title and to my goals, my dreams, and what I believe is my vocation in life, you know. God put me on a path to do what I've done, yeah.
Well, listen, before any of that, you've got a job to do come Friday night. Like I said, being streamed live on IFL. Yeah, you've got a job to do before you can kind of think of anything past this Friday. Yeah,
you're right there. You're spot on, Coog. Every fight's a world title, isn't it? Because without the win, then you don't even get that shot. So yeah, it's about that, exactly what you said there.
Okay, Jazza, thank you very much for giving IFL TV some of your time. We'll catch up with you after your fight. Good luck, and yeah, everyone, make sure tune into IFL TV. The links will be put out later today, where you can tune in IFL TV YouTube.